Go on, Billie Holiday. I felt a lot of that in that song.
I love her.
Really?
I love her. I think she's incredible. She would sing just under the note and make it ever so flat. So just sit right on top of the chord. And I would sit in class.
So, I mean, did you just study her?
I studied Billie Holiday the way a 5-year-old studied the ABCs. Like, really. Ella Fitzgerald, Billie Holiday, Sarah Vaughan.
What about Nina? Did she influence you any? Because I love me some Nina Simone.
I think she's incredible. But when I was in school, I think that the 4 people who I really honed on, and you may not believe this, was Ella, Billie, Sarah, and then Diana Ross.
Really?
Yeah. And
what was it about Diana?
Diana Ross.
Because she's over here compared to all of these. I mean, they're all great singers, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But just, she was over here.
I have such a raspy voice, and Diana Ross has such a voice, like a more like a tinny sound. But for Diana Ross and Dorothy Dandridge, I was studying how to be a lady, how to carry myself, etiquette, how to stand on the stage, what to wear, that type of thing. Because I would sing in front of like orchestras at first. Before I got signed, that was my thing. It was like big band music.
So when you were developing more of yourself and you were approached by the labels and the record companies, what was it about them that made you say, no, I'm not going to do that I'm going to stay? What were some of those moments like?
Oh,
what
man.
Did they say? What did they say? You were like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to do that.
You know what's very, very interesting about my first album? I received no resistance.
Really?
None at all. Ellie Reed is my biggest support and was the most supportive person in my musical career. And I would bring him songs that somebody else wrote, and he would say, no, I need you to write the songs that you sang. And I would bring him something else that it could be a huge writer, famous writer, great writer. He said, no, I need you to write from your own pen. And I did about 60 songs, and he chose the 12 or 13 that's on I Am. I didn't really receive any resistance. What was uncomfortable in my beginnings of I Am was after the record came out, interview questions.
Really?
Yeah, because
what did you didn't want anybody to ask that you don't care now?
I didn't really care what they asked, but I couldn't believe what they were asking.
Really?
I don't mind a question, but just some things take me aback. One of the first things that caught me off guard was, what's it like being, a size 12 in the industry?
Oh. See, that don't bother me, because I'm way past
but
that.
But the crazy thing is, it didn't even cross my mind until the first person asked me. Like, it wasn't on my mind. I wasn't thinking, man, I gotta get down. Boy, I gotta lose some weight. It's just not working out. It just didn't cross my mind. I figured, this is it. I'm having a good time. Right. So I expect that the people who appreciate me will also have a good time.
So you passed on with that and kept it moving.
That was quick. I can't really say this stuff that really aggravates me anymore, but that one question, I did that episode on Girlfriends, and that episode on Girlfriends was based on an experience that I had around an interview question and a magazine photo shoot. So if you have time, you can go on YouTube and check out the episode I did on Girlfriends.
Okay.
That's what it was about. Listen, the way I see it, we got one or two choices. We can give up and leave, or we can stay in the game and change the game. I plan to stay in the game and win the game.
You're on YouTube. Where's that from?
Yeah, that's from YouTube. That's from Girlfriends.
Girlfriends. You know what? I got to roll it back a little bit. Because when we played Golden, that was one of, I love all your stuff, but that was one of my favorites. That was one of Ken's favorites. Because when we play that song, he sort of loses his mind. He was like, she wrote that for me. What is it? What was the inspiration?
I actually woke up with that song on my mind one day and wrote it down. I guess you could say I was in love at the time. And that's where it came from. Yeah. Now I tell people that it's about my mom and dad.
Because you're not in love?
I had an epiphany.
You still looking. Let's go to Brittany, who's calling out of Buckhead. We're going to get into that. Brittany, you got Chrisette Michele.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Chrisette. I actually seen you yesterday at FYE Athletics. And,
hey, girl.
Yes, you are like my biggest. I mean, I love you, like, for real. Like, you are my inspiration, and I sing as well. And I'm going ahead and going to follow my dream.
Go to Berkeley?
You. Yes, you remember.
Of
oh,
course.
my God. This is so much. Yes, I love you, like, really. And I'm just, like, thank God for you. Cause, like, I heard you, like, in '07. I was asleep. And Best of Me came on VH1. You got to know artists, I think. And I just woke up and I'm like, oh my God, who is Chrisette? And I just got into you ever since then, like everything that you do, I make myself a part of and like just listen. But I like love you, like really.
Thank you so much, love.
Yes.
Thank you, Brittany.
I wish you well at Berkeley.
Yes.
Go do the thing, girl. Go do the thing.
So I'm going to tweet you on Twitter. And,
yeah, Twitter me. Epiphany girl.
You know. But
all right,
thank
sweetie.
you.
Of
All
course.
right, bye.
Let's go to Ada, who's calling out of Tucker. Hi, Ada.
Hi, how are you?
Great. You got Chrisette.
Hi, Chrisette. How are you?
Hi, Ada.
I just simply wanted to say thank you for being you. Like, I appreciate your music so much. The first song I heard was Best of Me, and ever since then, I went out and bought your album, and I feel like every single track on this album relates to me in one way or another. Days that I'm feeling down, I can just pop in your CD, and it just like livens me up. When I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling happy, like it's just every track just relates to me one way or another. And I just want to appreciate you because you're the only artist that I've actually went out and bought their CD, and every song is like touches me. I'm still running the last poem you just said on air about like 20 minutes ago. I'm still running everything you said through my head, and I just want to appreciate you because everything you do relates to me in one way or another, and I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for that, Ada.
I appreciate you, love.
Let's go to Denisha of Roswell. Denisha.
Hi, Joyce. How are you?
Great.
Okay, I listen to you every night, and I know you're probably sick of me calling, but I had to call tonight because let me tell you, I work at Lane Bryant, and they played the song Golden actually, and I was ringing up a customer, and the song went off, and you don't supposed to leave the floor. I had to run to the back to see the screen who sung the song. Do you get me? I had to run to see who sung the song, and I'm in the back, and I was on my phone, and I was Googling. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I found out that she sung Lost One with Jay. And I was like, oh my God, this is not true. Do you understand? Like, I was still in love ever since then. And I'm always telling my sister, she's like, I wish you would shut up. And I'm like, no, you really seriously have to hear her. And I just want to commend you because I'm young also. I am 19. And the fact that you can relate to us and we're so young and it's in a positive way, you can't help but love that. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says.
Girl,
I love you.
Do you?
You are. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tanisha.
I'm telling you, you are awesome, girl. And I was so mad because you came to Atlanta like a couple weeks ago, I'm not sure, but I didn't find out it was afterwards. And I was pissed. But, I love you, and keep doing what you do, because every time I hear your song, it just makes me happy. It doesn't matter what situation you're in. You can be pissed, and come on, and you hear it, and it's like, all right, that's my jam. It's just makes you feel good.
She has a soothing, you do have a soothing sound. And I am much, much, much older than these young ladies, and I find myself relating to a lot of your music as well. So what is your favorite song from I Am?
I Am is my child. So it's tough for me to pick out.
Children,
tough for me to pick out one song. Let me look at the back of this. I really, really like Best of Me because of the experiences that I got to have with Babyface. They were so special. Is This the Way Love Feels? I really feel like it's a special song on here too. Oh man.
But what is the?
It Takes the Cake. Man. I don't know. I guess Best of Me, but this, I really just love the whole record. I love the whole moment, the whole 2 years that I spent living with I Am, and the people that I got to meet. Just the whole experience, more than just.
Because you know what, everybody who's calling, of course, is going to give you the much, worthy accolades of what they've experienced through your music thus far, and you're saying, to know that the music that you've put out have moved lives and hearts like it has.
Oh, I think that people don't realize that they move me as well. So as many accolades or kind words as I receive, I don't think people understand that when I go home and I have a pen and a pad in my hand, It's just me, that pen and that pad. Somebody hands me a microphone and says, go ahead and recite your poetry. And then people call in on the radio station and say, we appreciate it. It's just the bottom of my heart. And so from the bottom of my heart, I'm humbled. I really am. People don't believe me when I say that, but it's honest. But now that I think about it, we listened to Love Is You, and John Legend.
Can we start that over? Can we stop that? Because I'm getting ready to ask her to sing a little taste of this.